In this English lesson, I wanted to help you learn the English term bad attitude. If someone has a bad attitude, it means they think something's going to go badly before it even starts, or even while it's happening. Here's a good example. Maybe you go to watch your favorite sports team, and as the game is starting, you say, they're going to lose tonight because the best player is injured and the other team's too good. That's just a bad attitude. It's not a very positive way of thinking. To just say, we're going to lose because of that. It's best to wait and see. Sometimes students have a bad attitude. They might say, I'm going to fail this class because the teacher doesn't like me and there's too much homework and I don't feel like doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That's just a bad attitude. As you can tell, I don't like it when people have a bad attitude. I like it when people are a little more positive, when they have a positive attitude. Now, you might have thought, as I teach this phrase, as I teach the opposite, that I would say good attitude. And we do sometimes say that you should have a good attitude. But more often we say a positive attitude. I'm not sure why we don't say negative attitude, but we usually encourage people to have a positive attitude. Even though the best player is injured, I still think my team is going to win tonight. I'm going to have a positive attitude. I'm going to think happy thoughts and good thoughts about my team. I was going to say something else about this. Good attitude, positive attitude. There's another term. It's not coming to my mind right now. Maybe I'll think of it later. Anyways, to review, a bad attitude would be to say something like this. I don't know if I'm going to make an English lesson today. Hardly anyone's going to watch it. Maybe I'll just not do it. That's a bad attitude. But a positive attitude would be to think, I'm going to make an English lesson today, and some people will watch it, and those people will hopefully learn a little bit of English. But hey, let's look at a comment from a previous video. It's in my back pocket here. Let me see if I can find it. The comment is from Emerson. It's from the last lesson. Isn't more or less outdated? So I taught the phrase more or less in the last lesson, and my response, not at all. Almost every phrase I choose for these lessons is from real life, and I heard someone use it just 4 days ago. So no, not at all. In fact, I did a little bit of research. I'm not sure if you know what Google Trends is, but Google Trends kind of identifies the things people search for. And if you look in a moment, probably right now, there should be a graph on the screen for the phrase more or less, and you can see it's actually going up. Now, this doesn't mean people are actually using it when they talk. It simply means people do still search for that phrase, more or less. So to me, that graph probably means that people are still using that term. And then Emerson as well, just so you know, yes, I do listen as I go through my day, and I try to hear people using phrases, and or sometimes I observe behavior, and that helps me decide what I'm going to say or what I'm going to teach in the next lesson. So you might wonder, where did bad attitude and positive attitude come from? Well, I want to keep that a secret, but as you know, I'm a teacher. Sometimes I see students in my classroom, and sometimes they have a bad attitude, and sometimes they have a really positive attitude, and it can make all the difference as to how well they learn what I am teaching. Sometimes a good positive attitude goes a long way, and sometimes a bad attitude can just be, like the worst thing in the world. Positive energy really, really helps, and if you have a bad attitude, man, it's like you're not helping yourself at all. Anyways, thanks for watching. Are you enjoying all the leaves on the ground? It's definitely fall here. So anyways, I'll see you in a few days with another short English lesson. Bye.